one. This is weird. Really weird. So obviously me and Ali can't be in the same house together at this moment in time. So we're gonna try this out. We don't know how the fuck it's gonna go. We're FaceTiming at the minute with our headphones in so you don't have to hear the echoing.
Yeah.
So we put up on Instagram, we asked people what their icks were, either girls or boys, about either sex.
Yes.
Just because we've looked at so many people's things and people talking about it. Honestly, like on TikTok, on YouTube, honestly, it makes me die. They are so fucking funny. So we just wanted to read out ones that people have said to us, just our ones in general.
You ready?
God. Yes, go.
When their umbrella turns inside out.
That is so true. Oh no.
Like,
that is so true.
They're walking along and it's just like...
Oh no. And then the thought of it going and they're like awkward on their own. No, especially if they're on their own.
And then they're trying to sort it out.
Oh no.
God.
Yes, I absolutely, completely agree. If I saw a boy on his own and his umbrella blew inside out when he was trying to sort it out, I honestly would die.
Oh.
That's funny. I love that one. I mean, the first one's just straight up in there. It just says arrogant arseholes. I was like,
you know what? Fair enough. That is a big ick.
There's a difference between being confident and arrogant, and...
Oh, there's a fine line.
Yeah, it's yeah.
There's a slight arrogance that I don't mind.
Yeah. The thing is, when
smidge.
I feel like... Yeah, I feel
but
like
you have to be the type of person.
You have to be the right kind of person to get away. It sounds quite bad, actually.
No, totally agree. Yeah.
But when you're deadpan, dead serious, and you're like really rude like that, just...
Yeah, if you're pure, just arrogant vibes 24/7, like, get out. Okay. Stalling a car.
If you're
it's just
in the
embarrassing,
car,
isn't it?
It's just and the thing is, you see the panic in their face, like, oh my fucking god, I've just stalled. Like, I know what it's like to stall, and it's not enjoyable. But imagine if, like, they were picking you up to go on a date, and then they stalled, like on the first date.
House,
no,
and they stall as they go away.
I feel like the thing is, I feel like with a lot of these things, it only really matters like early on. Whereas like if I was with Josh now and he stalled, I'd be like, "Ha, you're a dickhead," but it wouldn't cringe me out.
Because like if you're with your friends, like the amount of times I've been in people's cars and they've stalled and we just laugh about it because I know them well enough to.
Yeah, I think they're all very much so like the first stages of getting to know someone. Yeah. That they make you just want to cry. Like, I can't.
I would just like to clarify early on that these are just like little things that like they're not serious. Like if you did that, I wouldn't be like, I'm not fucking talking shit.
Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna fucking end the relationship like this. Absolutely not.
Some of them I would. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, like an arrogant arsehole, don't want to be with you. Sorry, honey, but like if you stole a car, haha, you know, banter. When someone has sleep in their eyes, when it's right in the corner, the gunky shit.
Oh,
like,
gunky, no. That reminds me of my dog.
Like... No, yeah, that. I can't even cope with that with dogs. So the thought. It's just, I think the thing is, depending on the situation, like if they were trying to be like really sexy with you and they had like fucking gunk in the corner of their eye, like no, that's not for me. Do you know what I'm saying? It's
or if they've rocked up to like a date or whatever and they've got sleep in their eye, because how does that happen? Did you not wash your face?
Yeah, it makes you feel a bit sick. Or like I've definitely had something on my teeth before, like lipstick, and I was so embarrassed when I realised I had fucking lipstick on my teeth the whole time.
With that stuff though, because there's such a debate of what people, like, would you want to be told?
Absolutely. If someone didn't tell me and I knew the whole time.
I'd be fucking raging.
But like, the thing is though, I don't know if I could tell them. Like, if they had something in their teeth, I don't think I'd be able to say, like, you've got something in your teeth. Like, on your first date, I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah.
I just would feel
I get it, but
scared.
then I think it's worse for them to go through the whole date, and then at the end of the date, they go to, like, the toilet or whatever, and they're like, fuck, have I had this in? And they haven't told me. Like,
I think it depends on the type of person as well. Like, if you can tell they're full of banter and would just up for having a laugh, then I probably would. But if they were, like, really shy and awkward, I wouldn't want to say it, because I'd be like, fuck, he's gonna feel so embarrassed right now. And then it's the, like, trying to get it out, or like, have I done it? Have I got it? Like,
right. Long fingernails.
If they're like groomed and they've not got all shit under them and they're a bit longer than the average, I don't think it would freak me out too much. But if they were dirty, long fucking nails, no.
No.
Absolutely
the thing is,
not.
I cannot talk because my nails are fucking disgusting at the moment.
Honestly, same.
You're a smoker as well. A lot of them have longer nails so they can tuck.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's the thing. If you say this for a reason, it makes sense.
If you have a solid, valid reason for the fact you have longer fingernails, that is absolutely fine.
Yeah, you've got to have a reason. It's just, I don't know. I think it gets to a certain length where you are like, that is a bit weird.
Yeah.
I mean, you absolutely do you, but for me, I'd be a bit like, oh. And also, you've got to think about sexy time.
Yeah.
With the gentleman, how is that going to go down?
And
do you know what I mean?
Toenails. Do you know what I mean? It's on the same wavelength.
Have you seen the TikTok once of that woman and she's like, oh, does anyone else's husband do this? And all the bottom of her sheet on her bed is ripped from his toenails.
Why?
Like, that shit is not okay.
How
Absolutely
fucking sharp
not.
Are they?
And how is that comfortable when you wear shoes? Like,
no,
what?
no.
When boys awkwardly dance at concerts, at gigs, like...
If you're confident and just, you know, fucking go for it. Because if you're going to be embarrassed about dancing, like, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%.
But if you just fucking don't care...
No, absolutely. If you're like going for it, absolutely fucking love that. But when you know someone's being made to dance and they don't want to dance, that's when it's a bit like, oh fucking hell,
because are running through my head.
Don't.
The amount of people I know that
don't, because you can sense the awkwardness coming from them. Like, I'm awkward for you because like, you feel awkward. Yeah, it's coming out of you, gorgeous. Like, that's just not enjoyable. I just feel bad for them. I'm like, gorge, I know you don't want to be dancing right now, and you really, you're being forced into doing it. So yeah, I see that for them. Bless them.
Ooh.
Oh, what?
This next one, I actually can't, because the amount of times I see this, the amount of people I follow that do this as well. Men that post photos of them holding a fish.
Oh. Oh my god, there are so many people that do that. Yeah, when they're just like, I mean...
No, the fucking trophy.
The thing is, when you think about it, it is funny. It is funny when you think about, like, why are you doing that?
And the fact they've gone and held the fish and someone else has had to take that photo for them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, the whole scenario just... Ugh.
Oh, this is a good one. So, they avoid telling their family or friends about you.
That's not an ick, that's a red flag.
No, that's like a big... Like, that's not like a ew thing. That's like a fucking hell, no, that's not okay thing. Straight away if someone does that, you're like, you've got a problem, hun. Like, you're trying to hide me. I don't want to be hidden. You've
got to evaluate the situation and be like, why is that the case?
Yeah, like, if it's someone that you're meant to be, like, in a relationship with, and then...
Yeah, like, solid few months and, like...
Yeah. It is...
They're just like, nah. Being called princess.
No. It's like princess... What other words are there? I think baby
queen.
Freaks me out. Oh, queen. No. If a boy said queen to me, seriously. Oh, morning princess. Like, no.
No.
Absolutely not.
Like, I cannot even see in any way how that would not give me the ick. You know, like certain scenarios I can't think of one.
Yeah, because a lot of people love that shit. They really do. Like, they thrive off of that. And I'm like, it's just strange. Not for me. Yeah, sorry, I've written it all on a pad because I'm using my fucking phone to FaceTime. Right, where are we at? Smoking. A boy said smoking.
I feel like we can't talk because we do socially smoke. Not fucking borderline crazy, but we do have a few.
Yeah.
But it's like how men, like, that's sometimes seen as a turn on.
Yeah, that really fucking irritates me. If you don't like it, like the thought of maybe kissing someone that's had a fag, you'd be a bit like, oh. But
you know what, I do appreciate that because, you know, the smell of my hands after having a cigarette makes me want to vomit.
Yeah, I've really not ever had a girl say like, oh my god, if he smokes, absolutely not. It's always boys saying it about girls. I don't really know why.
Or drinking as well.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What is that about?
I really don't know. If a boy was like, oh, you've had too many, or don't you fucking drink tonight, I'd tell him to go fuck himself.
Like, the amount of TikToks and stuff I see of, like, Icks, and it's like girls drinking. Ugh.
Oh, just grow up.
Sorry.
But if someone's like, I don't like you because you drink alcohol. Fuck off. I can do what I want.
That's weird.
I can do what I want.
That would give me the ick.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
If someone said to me, oh my god, you're having a rosé, I'd be like, do you want to grow up? The thing is, I hate it when, so say if they didn't want to drink, I'm like, absolutely fine, gorgeous, you do you.
Yeah.
We're not stopping you from not drinking, but if I want to have a drink, I'm going to have a drink.
Yeah.
You
just got to have that, like, mutual respect.
But I suppose I get it if you go out on a night out and they're constantly fucked off their face and you have to look after them every night. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
But if it's just a casual drink, like, what? I don't really know what the problem is.
Yeah. So the next one is if they have a really bad laugh. See, I feel like this one, though, you can't really help it. It's not like you choose to... If you have a shit laugh, you have a shit laugh. Like, I don't have an attractive one.
Oh, no. I don't think any laugh's very attractive. Unless you're a girl that's like...
Unless it... Like, that fucks me off.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, I mean, you can't fucking change your own laugh.
If someone told me that they're not interested because I have a bad laugh, I'd be really upset. But, like, bad laughs sometimes make me laugh. It's quite infectious.
100%.
What is the word? What's the word? Infectious, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if they have an infectious laugh, I think that's good. It's funny.
Yeah, I think it's cute.
Like, snorts when they laugh, that fucking makes me die. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think the only thing that would freak me out a bit, if it was like, say you're in public, and it was like a crazy
Like
loud laugh that draws loads of attention, that would freak me out a bit.
If it was
like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Okay, so a boy said, when a girl has an Instagram pic with a designer bag perfectly placed. I was like, honestly, this would be me. If I was rich enough,
you know what?
And had fucking...
Yeah.
And I had designer bags, I'd be fucking showing that shit off. Like, I've not paid thousands of pounds to have a bag that no one knows about, you know?
Absolutely not.
But it's like a boy with their car. Like, they constantly... Good boys that love cars constantly take pictures of their cars.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Fine.
If you've got something you're proud of, whether that be a bag or whatever the fuck it is, you're going to post it.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? I mean, I get it, because it's like, right, this is my bag and I need to get it in this photo, because it is funny when you think about it.
I'll take a photo of it's fucking on its own in its fucking glory.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So when they bite their fork when eating.
Oh.
That gives me goosebumps. Like, the thought of the metal scraping. It's the same as, like, you know when, like, your knife scrapes on the plate. It's that
I hate that.
Shuddery.
Yeah, absolutely. When they fall for you way too quick. I suppose if it's just like you've had a couple of conversations and then they suddenly think you're in a fucking relationship, like, no.
Yeah.
That is a bit odd. I would be a bit like, no, thank you. They almost try and show like ownership. Like, they're like, you're with me now, no one else. When you've had like 3 conversations, like, that annoys me a bit.
Like, that fits in with, like, if they're messaging you like constantly, it's just a bit much. Like, you need your own time. Like,
I think what it is as well is when they don't take the hint. So say you don't reply for a little bit, and they're like, oi, what you doing, I'm like, bro, what if you're just busy and found that work?
Like, you're only just getting to know this person.
Because it's so uncomfortable when people do that. I'm like, God, you're just too much. It's probably different for everyone, but because we're people that really need our own space, like, we're very much like, I need my own time and space. For us, that is like, fucking get away from me.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know what? Some people love that.
I know, it's wild, isn't it?
Oh, this kind of, when they reply too quickly.
Yeah.
I don't have this, like, I do and I don't. Because if, like, we're both online and we're actually just having, like, a conversation.
Yeah.
And it's back and forth, I enjoy that if we're having, like, a conversation. But then after that, conversation's, like, kind of done. Like, let me get on with my stuff and, like, we'll chat in a bit.
So someone said just, like, poor table manners. So, like, chewing really loudly with their mouth open. Like, it is grim. Yeah. It's not what you want. Like, it's just
being rude to, like...
Oh my God.
Waiters and waitresses and, like, anyone like
that. Literally, I fucking can't. I think because I've been a waitress, that makes me feel physically sick. Yeah. And the people that have the attitude like, oh, it's their job, they'll do it. Like, when you don't, like, pile the plates. Like, I always pile the plates up and just clean up a bit. If people were like, oh, don't do that, it's their job.
Yeah.
That fucking pisses me off. But yeah, like, chewing loudly, it's just not what you want to be eating next to him, is it?
No.
I'm like, they're fucking with their mouth open when you can see all their food. Like, no.
Okay, so the next one I have got is interrupting guys' night.
I mean, yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. Or like, if they're either fucking ringing, texting you, or if they fucking come out to see you.
No, I would never. I would never in my life. If Josh said to me, he was like, I'm going to the boys, and I'm like, okay. The only thing I always say is like, just let me know you're okay. Like, that's all I want to know.
Yeah.
Like, if you're out in town and that, just say like,
just let me know
I'm coming
you got
home.
Like, yeah, literally. Where are you? Who are you with? Like, what are you doing? Like, ugh.
Or turn up. The thought of turning up. Oh my god.
Imagine the embarrassment.
But it's like the same thing. Like, if just me and you went out and then Josh just fucking turned up, I'd be like, babe, get out.
So
I don't want you here. I don't want you here, gorgeous.
So
I love you, but we're having time apart right now, so go away. So,
yeah.
Someone said, when they keep butting in when you're talking.
Us.
Yeah. The thing is, I feel like there's a difference between doing it, being rude and not letting you speak, but then there's like, I feel like we do it, not like an excitement, but like when you think of, it is, like when you just think of something, you're like, oh my god, you just want to say it. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, it's just...
No, but like, I think with us, we know what each other's going to say, so what I'm going to say is matching what you're saying anyway. So it's the same. I'm still listening to you. Like, if you can't get a word in edgeways.
Yeah, and all they want to talk about is themselves and all that shit, then yeah, fair enough. I see that. That would annoy me.
No,
I'd be like, honey, should we talk about me for a bit, or should we stay on you, you know?
Being too opinionated.
I feel like it depends what on, and if you think very much opposite, that's an issue, because like if it's on important things, like, then you're gonna clash, aren't you? Because
I feel like I'm very, very opinionated, but I think there's an issue. Like, being opinionated is fine. Like, you should have opinions. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with that. But like, shoving your opinions on other people. And being like,
when they only post with like Snapchat filters, like if a boy, even or a girl actually, it's just the thought behind the process. The fact that he's holding his camera. It's not the photo itself. It's the thought of
like mirror selfies.
Watching them do it. Do you know what I mean?
It's just weird.
It's like if I had to watch them try and take a sexy selfie, like, I would die inside. But I mean, if you want to use Snapchat filters, fucking go for it. I love that. But I think if it's
that's like fine. But
every
it's
photo,
time,
if it's every photo, you're a bit like, oh shit.
My next one is hairy men.
Oh no, I love a hairy man.
Yeah.
Stay trimmed, you know, just a bit, not trimmed, but like
groomed.
Yeah.
Like, is that?
But like, I love a hairy man. Like, hairy chest, hairy fucking back.
Yeah.
Bring it all to me, honey. I don't mind.
Like, facial hair is
God,
needed.
Absolutely. I really don't understand people that hate beards. I'm just like, wow, I love beards.
Really strange. I feel like the thought of them going and getting their like chest wax or something. Ew. I don't like that.
And when I used to watch Geordie Shore, and they would like put like fucking V everywhere, and like so they were smooth like a fucking baby. Like, imagine a man having no hair on their legs. Like, it just makes me feel funny. I mean, that's absolutely fine if you want to do that, but
that's the thing. It's just personal preference, isn't it? Yeah. Some people really just don't like it.
When they don't drive.
Yeah.
I see it. Like, oh, I don't know. It's
like
just...
the thought of them getting on a bus.
No.
I don't know.
It's weird though, because when I was with Josh at the start, he didn't drive, and it didn't weird me out, which is weird. Because I would have thought it would have.
Yeah.
I think...
But then it's not like he lives that far away that it was an issue.
Yeah, I think because we were young as well, so we'd only like just turned 18, so it's not like he's 27 and can't drive. Like, imagine a 27-year-old, do you know what I mean? That's a different story.
That is going to be me.
No, but it's for a guy. I don't know why. It sounds weird. But if you had to constantly be the one that had to constantly pick them up, because it's you taking them out, isn't it? You don't feel like you're being taken out. Do you know what I mean?
Like every time, yeah.
Yeah, it's different when you can do it both ways, and... But I think it's just the energy of it constantly having to be you. Like, you couldn't drink, you couldn't do anything because you're always the one driving.
So, hearing about their past relationships.
Oh, God. I mean, I suppose it depends, because if you're just generally asking, like, oh, what's your, dating history, blah, blah, I would want to know what had happened in his past.
But it's how much you choose to share.
Yeah,
like, you don't want to be hearing about it 24/7.
No, and if they constantly kept bringing it up when it's just you shouldn't even be talking about it, then yeah, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
That would, or if they were.
That's a flag. Like, why are you talking about your
absolutely, and I think
weird.
when you can tell they're almost like comparing you, like no, I find that fucking weird. If someone's obviously saying like, oh well, she didn't used to do that, but you do, or like shit like that, I'd be like, ugh.
Oh,
get away from me.
No.
Back the fuck away.
Right, so when he shouts at the TV, I'm assuming like maybe when like the game's on, or if they're playing like Xbox, PlayStation. That came out really weird.
I think
with the guys, girls, whatever.
The thing with me is when they take it genuinely like it's life or death. Like they're like, wow, I'm actually going to die in real life if this fucking football team doesn't kick this ball into the net. Do you know what I mean? That's when it's too far. I'm like, baby cakes, you need to calm down. I understand it's something that you love, but it's a game. It is. So we just need to calm down about it. Oh my God. Some fucking boys literally lose it and they're in a mood for the whole fucking day, and that just, oh my God.
But yeah, if you're going to be in a fucking shitty mood all day, and this is my last one, is boys spitting. I fucking hate this. I think if you smoke, there is a slight percentage where I will not be like, ugh, because I do have the urge to spit when I smoke. Yeah. Because, ugh, but I don't do it.
No, I never do.
Because that is disgusting, like, ew.
It's just very in public, just happily like on the fucking floor. Like,
do I want to walk into your fucking spit 5 steps down the road? No.
And when you can see it on the floor afterwards,
it's all white and fucking foamy, like.
Or at least if you have to, make it discreet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't want to hear you like.
Yeah, with that. I'm like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
We don't need that. It is.
Oh my God.
What? What? Oh, don't. What?
Do you not remember?
At Farmhouse. Are we on to ours now?
Yeah, right, ready for our
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall I go first? Do you want to go first?
You can go first.
Okay. My first one, I just put tripping over. Like, someone, or the thing is, it's the way they deal with the trip. If they trip over and don't say anything, they act normal, don't acknowledge it at all, it makes me, I'm like, it's so awkward. But if someone trips and they're like, oh fucking hell, what, I'm a dickhead, like, and you laugh about it, that's different.
Yeah, like my one completely follows on from that. It is getting embarrassed easily.
Yeah.
Like, if you just get embarrassed and, like, can't laugh about stuff that you do, like, because I am clumsy.
Absolutely.
And I laugh about it because it's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like, if you trip over or, like, hit in something, like, it's funny.
It is.
If you do not find it funny.
No.
It cringes me out.
I've already said this, like, boys taking selfies. Like, the idea of a boy taking a selfie makes me feel a bit sick.
Yeah.
Boys having to talk to strangers. So, like, having to... like, buy a fucking cinema ticket, and if they're asking for, I don't know, there's just something about it. Or, like, if they had to order the food, or if they had to order the drink, just them speaking, that interaction with them.
Them speaking.
The interaction with them, and then the other person, like, working at the place, I don't know why, it just makes me feel weird. Like, them saying, oh, can we have 2 tickets for the whatever, like, no. Just
because I would rather do that.
Yeah, I would so much rather do it so I don't have to cringe for them.
Okay, so my next one is loads of or certain emojis in messages. If you are sending me emojis in every single message or certain ones,
if it's like the fucking little devil one or
or the little monkey that's like
no, the monkey.
Like, no.
The monkey.
Absolutely not.
If someone's like, oh, you're so cute. Like, no.
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I saw this on, I think it was Sophia and Chintzie's video, one of their videos. Is the thought of a boy sitting down and singing to you, that makes you feel ill. Whether he's good or not, it makes me feel funny. Like, if he just whips his little guitar out, I think that's what they were saying. Like, if he...
yeah.
But they were saying, like, if I had to go and see him at a concert, that's a completely different story, and I so get that. But if you're sat down and you're facing him and he is just singing a song at you...
Yeah, you know what? I think it's chill if, say, he's like at a piano and like he's not looking at
if
you.
There's no...
And you're just kind of there, like it's fine. But if I have to sit and stare into your fucking soul. Okay, I have one more.
Okay, go.
And it's not liking tea or not being able to make a good cuppa.
Personally, I'm not really a fan of tea. I'm more of a coffee gal.
Yeah, but that's fine if you don't like it. But if you cannot make one.
Yeah, see, I can make a good tea.
It's dishwater. That makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
like, have you never made a good cup of tea in your life? What's that about?
What would you do though if he came round and he went and made the tea and it was the milkiest, ugliest thing you've ever seen?
I'd fucking call him out on it and I'd be like, right, we're going in that kitchen, I'm going to fucking show you. Because you cannot live with... No, but I could not live with someone making me a shit cup of tea.
But imagine if it was like your first date, or not your first date, but say he'd just come round and he was like, oh, I'll make you a tea, and he made you a tea, and I was just, oh god, I don't know.
You know what, I'd probably drink, if it was the first time, I'd probably drink it. I'm not going to be ungrateful, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'd drink it. But it's because it's a nice gesture. But then if it kept happening, I'd be like, look, you know, it was really sweet of you making me that tea, but I need to show you how I like.
What would you do though if he had a really milky, ugly tea for him? Would you be like, ew, or would you be like, okay, that's just what you like?
I would silently judge. But no, but it would be silent.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair enough.
Because if that's how you want your tea, that's how you want your tea. But don't expect me to drink my tea like that.
No, that's fair enough. Are we done now then?
We're done. Wow. Right, we need to exit this video extremely quickly.
Well, we thoroughly enjoyed that. Did you?
I did. Yeah, it was very fun.
I just love looking at the Icks. Makes me die.
Comedy.
But yeah, hopefully we've got another video hopefully coming up soon, which should be out at some point. So yeah, look out for that. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.
Woo.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.